Good morning. We've got snow out there. It's not a whole heck of a lot of snow, but there's snow. More than we had before. And it's blowing, and it's wintry, and it's not so nice. So, we have winter. I believe that's what we can call it now. Hot. Not too hot. Yeah, it's, I think it's minus 12 out there. I did check. But with the wind, feels like minus 22. So it's a little chilly. Nippy, as I said with my students the other day. Nippy. Everybody got that word right. Yeah, they spelled that one right. I'm sure I had so much to say, but I can't remember what it was. When I get up in the morning, this is the first thing I do. I come out here and I have a drink of water, and then I go back in there and I turn on the TV, turn on the computer, and do my stretches, watching TV, watching the news. So that would be CBC News World, I think. And it's just a loop, and it just keeps on giving the same news until something, pops up more newsworthy and replaces something. Anyway, apparently there was a bus crash. A bus completely rolled over, flipped in Alberta. The bus was going from Edmonton to some place where I actually have someone, 3 degrees removed. I never go further than 3 degrees. Do you go to the 7 degrees? I go to 3. I can connect with people with spitting within 3 people. So I don't believe that. 7 degrees, it's 3 for me. Dawson Creek. So, one of my students, her husband, is working in Dawson Creek, Alberta, at the moment. There was a bus, from Edmonton. The bus was going from Edmonton to Dawson Creek. So I'm wondering, wow, what if this guy was on the bus? Oh, wonderful situations. There have been so many deaths lately. At least I feel that way. So many deaths. My doctor, and then those. There have been many more deaths than that, obviously, but the 11 people killed in that accident outside of Stratford, and then you say something stupid like that, and you go, yeah, like there have been many more people killed, and this is the way of the world, and it has to be, and it is. But deaths that somehow affect you, maybe not personally, but somehow affect you, and you think, oh wow, people are really dying. But I look in the newspaper every day, and you know what? People die every day. And does it really matter? Who's drinking water? Could I hear somebody drinking? Oh, now stop because we can't. I don't know who's drinking. And my stomach is rumbling. And who's drinking what? I can't see you. Okay. So I'm imagining things. What is causing that water sound. Really? Do you mind? Just because I'm having coffee, huh? I just finished my breakfast. That might be it. Coffee on top of breakfast. Well, why don't we all sit here and listen to my stomach? It's probably the toilet. Can't make any comment to my husband because he doesn't hear these things. There are all sorts of noises in the house, and eventually they get louder, and then it becomes obvious that I was right and there was a noise, but at the beginning they're never heard by anyone other than me. Ow, I have a cramp in my leg. Did we go for a walk yesterday? No, but the day before we did. And it was cool. Went for a walk. Yesterday was Friday. We walked around the mall. But it was not exciting or anything. Checked out, did you want to stay on that topic? I'm off that topic already. Yeah. Death, yes, I'll get back to that. We checked out, there was a sale on Dawson vacuum cleaners at the Bay, and I would love to have that teensy little stick vacuum cleaner, but they didn't have any in stock, and so there was none to be had there. I tried it this week because the sales lady had said she would keep one aside if any more came in. But when I inquired yesterday, it turns out what Dawson is doing is getting rid of all their stock and coming out with new stuff. So there was none in Kitchener, there was none here in Cambridge, so there's no way I'm getting that vacuum cleaner at any reasonable price. So that is not going to happen for a long time. Because it would be really nice. It's a much lighter vacuum cleaner. Yes, so back to death. So, the migrant workers died, the people traveling from Edmonton to wherever died. Nobody died. 3 people got injured. Nobody died. There was a horrific accident in BC where everyone in a family died. And my students, I assigned them a discussion topic where everyone got different strips, and each strip said, what if there were no clouds? What if drugs were completely illegal and accessible? What if we were not able to cross a stretch of water greater than 4 kilometers? What if all these different situations? And wow, some of them were able to take it and just run with it, and some were so stuck and didn't even know how to use their mind to think past what they thought was the obvious literal question and take it further. It's amazing how some people's minds are just blocked. If you had given that to high school students, they would just take it, go, in every possible situation would come up and be discussed. But I had to prompt, well, no, what if, not just there was no wind, it wouldn't mean that it would be calm outside and that was it. What if there was no wind anywhere in the world? What would happen? What would be the result worldwide? What. A lot of these Afghan or Indian women with their, sometimes reduced education, sometimes, it's cultural expectations, or lack of expectation. I don't know, it's amazing. And yeah. And I know my brain doesn't function the way it used to, but yeah, it functions a whole lot better. Imagination is there. There's, interest. Some of these people are so closed in, and their lives are so focused and one-sided and not open at all, and they have no interest. I'm really trying. I think I have to do more of these things, because all minds deserve the chance to run free, I think. Don't you think? Minds deserve the chance to run free. Yeah, I'd say so. Okay, I better get to work. It's Saturday. Trying to get in touch with my daughter. She is so uncommunicative sometimes. Uncommunicative. We offered to have them come over for supper. And it's hard to get in touch with her. She doesn't answer her text. If she gets texted, she doesn't answer. And she's just not, Yeah. You think she'd be old enough. She's engaged. She's a teacher, Kids these days. Yeah, right. See ya, folks.